Get your ruler out.
You can see me sweating, can't you? Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name's Martyn Odell, aka the Lagom Chef, and I am the Disney UK host of Dish Up Disney. So this is the show where I'm challenged to recreate famous dishes from Disney films. Now the set is looking absolutely stunning today, and there are a couple of clues. There's quite a few of them, nice shiny big red apples. I think I know the film, but please may I have my envelope, which will tell me the correct answer. Ladies and gentlemen, it is, of course, Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Can you make dapple lumplings? Lumple dumplings? Apple dumplings. Yes, crapple dumpkins.
Yes, and plum pudding and gooseberry pie.
Gooseberry pie! Hooray!
A gooseberry pie. My pastry skills aren't fantastic. We have Disney Plus over here. We have the scene loaded up for me. So let's try and decipher this gooseberry pie. All right.
Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again. And away to his castle we'll go.
It's not going to be me. This looks like delicate pastry skills.
Someday when spring is here, we'll find our love.
Oh, look at the birds, the little bird feet doing their thing.
We'll sing, and wedding bells will ring.
How on earth am I meant to do the pastry squiggle like that? Well, this is not good for me.
That's too bad.
You can make a chef out of a baker, but you can't make a baker out of a chef. And I am very much a chef, but I do know someone I'm going to call the Pie King, see if he'll meet me, and if he'll help me out with this pie. Let's give him a buzz. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Making pies?
Yes, gooseberry pies.
We are currently sitting in history here. I am at Manze's in South London. It's one of the oldest surviving eel and pie shops dating back to 1892. Now I'm meeting someone here who has a lot of knowledge. His name is Callum Franklin. He's a chef, an author and a pie maker. He is the Pie King. So if there's anyone that can help me make a gooseberry pie, he is the man. How are you?
Hello.
Thank you for turning up.
No, thank you.
Are you ready to talk pie?
I'm always ready to talk pies.
The reason I'm here is obviously I'm recreating dishes from Disney films, and we're
Yes.
doing Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. All right, they do the gooseberry pie and that, and it is a work of art. And I'm seeing
Yes.
some of your stuff, and it is incredible. So this is why I've come for some wisdom. You're renowned for your artistry on top. It's not going to be me. But what can I do that's a simple win for the pie topper?
Okay, so we're going to stick to the movie.
Yeah,
right?
obviously.
So one thing you need to know when you do that decoration on top is do not make it the same thickness as the rest of the dough.
Okay.
Okay, because it will look clumsy. So you want to make it slightly thinner. Egg wash, top tip, pure egg yolk. Make sure the egg wash goes down the side of the letters, and it will stop them from lifting off during the cooking.
Is anyone taking notes? Let's go into the filling.
Yes.
Gooseberries, tart.
So I would use tarragon, which is
Tarragon?
a soft herb.
Yeah.
If you use enough of it, it's not going to bully the flavour, but it complements a gooseberry very well.
Wow.
Yeah, they're mates. Gooseberry and
Gooseberry and
tarragon.
tarragon.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
heard of it. So what are you serving the pie with?
Custard.
Any old custard, fancy custard, posh custard?
No. Like, go old school. Powdered custard, super thick.
Is there like a drop test?
Yeah, if it doesn't come off the spoon.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I really fancy a pie. Are we allowed to have one?
Yeah, let me just go pop and order it now.
Great, thank you.
Can I get two and one? Thank you. So you got to flip your pie over because you're in South London.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, and then you're gonna cut open the bottoms, put your vinegar inside. This is what I'm talking about. It's a ritual, and it's just comforting, right?
Hello? May I come in?
I am genuinely excited to get cracking into this pastry. I mean, having spoken to Callum for a couple of hours, I am full of all of the knowledge I need. So, we're going to be making a sweet short crust pastry. Like Callum explains, it's got butter, egg yolks, a little bit of water and a little bit of sugar. Then for the filling, which I thought was very exciting, tarragon and gooseberries. So we've got some tarragon, we've got some elderflower cordial, we've got some sugar, cornflour to help it thicken, and a little bit of lemon. Simple. So the first thing we're going to do is crack on with the pastry. This is cold cubed butter, so that goes straight into the flour. Squidge and press. Making pastry is extremely nostalgic. My nan, I used to go around there every Sunday and see her making pastry for a pie. So I do feel a bit like her at the minute. But Callum, he did say, like, once you're doing this, you don't want lumps like that, but a few little flecks of butter is what helps give you a nice flaky pastry. So I'm doing my best, Callum. I am focusing. We're going to put a little bit of sugar into there because it is sweet after all. Yolks, they go in. I'm going to add half of this water. And you don't want to overwork this. So you don't want to spend all of that time making that beautiful buttery crumb and then just mash it all together. So that's why we're using the knife. I'm just going to bring it together. Right, all we need to do now is divvy this up. So we're going to have some for the bottom and then some for the top. So I'm going to pop these in the fridge and then we'll get cracking with the filling. If you do want the recipes, they are going to be in the description with all the weights and measures so you can just enjoy the video and then you can print it out when you need to. So we're going to be making the filling here. So these are gooseberries. In they go. So they're nice and tart. So what we're going to do is balance that out with some sugar. So this kind of stage is a bit like macerating really. If you put sugar and your fruits together, it draws out their natural juices, should we say. So you don't need to cook it down too much. Lemon zest. Some elderflower cordial, a very beautiful floral note there. And then we're just going to pop this onto a lowish heat, and just so it just starts to soften down. So we've got a bit of a syrup going on, and then this is just some cornflour. So I'm just going to shake that in. So as you can see, a few little bits are being broken down here, but you've still got some big lumps of gooseberry, because in the film what happens is there's a big mound of it, so you don't want it all to sink. So we're going to let this cool down, have a bit of a reset, and then it's construction time. This is our beautiful pastry, which has been chilled. Try and keep it circular, so you can just push it out of your hands, and then do a couple back and forward, give it a turn, couple back and forward. And a good trick here, get your rolling pin, and just fold it in on itself, and then just let the rolling pin do the work. You don't want to press it down. Oh, I'm talking like I know what I'm doing. I sort of do. So just gonna prick the base. What we learned from Callum, gooseberries and tarragon. So I'm just gonna do a very rough pick. So it gives you that nice, is it like aniseed, isn't it? It's beautiful. Mix that through and then pour all of this in. A few little blobs of butter. And just roll this out. Bring this back in. And then you can see it from this edge and just let that fall over. Let's try and recreate a moment from the movie, which could end in disaster. So she picks up like this. She's very happy with herself. And then she has a little bird that comes in. That's where the bird would catch it, right there. I don't have one. Beauty! We've got a pie! Now, fear not, people, this is not waste. This will be grumpy written on the top. I'm absolutely sweating. I don't know if it's nerves. Back of the knife, we're going to replicate the feet of the bird, so it's little triangles. Beautiful! One crimped pie. Now, we move on to the grumpy. So, roll this into a sausage. This is looking good. Right, can I have a reference, please, of the film again? Okay, so it goes up here. And it goes down. I think we're almost there. Grumpy! I'm actually quite proud of myself. That looks pretty good. Callum's last bit of advice was to bake it high, 200 degrees for about 10 minutes, just to set everything, and then turn the temperature down, about 180. And he said to cook it for about 35, 40 minutes, maybe a bit longer, so all the pastry cooks in the bottom. So we're going to do that, have a clean down, and then we'll see the results. Now I'm serving this on a bit of wood, just like Snow White wood. Look at that. Some of that gooseberry filling. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. That is a gooseberry pie from Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I can say it now, the proof is in the pudding. Let's have a go. It is actually quite delicious. I don't know why I questioned my pastry skills. If this doesn't cheer Grumpy up, I don't know what would.
Mush.
This has been Dish Up Disney. Now, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Disney UK. And also, make the recipe. The recipe is going to be in the description below. Get in the comments, tell me how you get on. I've made a pie, you can make a pie. Now, I'm going to disappear off, share this with the rest of the crew. I'll see you later. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, mate.